What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day, gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. And today, I'm doing my submission run for episode 5 of the weekly retro challenge. Featured game of the week, Nightmare on Elm Street. Interesting that you can play this game in 4-player. I can only think of one other Nintendo game that you can play 4-player on. Super Spike Volleyball, I think. But I don't like this game, and I don't think that playing it on 4-player would make it any better. Since I don't like this game, and I'm no good at it, I'm going to give you a little bit of information that I learned getting ready for my run here, which, by the way, will not be very good. But there's 3 houses you can go in for the first 3 levels, and every time, it's a different order. So I couldn't go in the first one, I couldn't go in the second one, so this time I guess it's the 3rd house that I can go into. And that's one of the reasons why everybody hates this game. Because they can't figure it out, because it makes no sense, because it's always different. And even the first house, which the door is closed on, sometimes you can go in it. You think you wouldn't be able to go in it unless the door was open. But once I learned that from watching Captain Algebra play, who picked this game, and I'm mad at him for forcing me to play this game that I don't like this week. But that's okay. It was his week to host, he picked it, we're playing it. But so now that I understood that, it makes the game better. I still don't really like it. I think that's because I'm no good at it, and I know that everybody's going to kick my ass this week, and knowing that isn't making me super happy. So, I'm still bitter about getting my butt kicked on Double Dragon, which was my game that I hosted. I can't believe I lost so badly on that when I beat it for the first time ever. But here we go. Now we're entering the night mode, or whatever, you know, your guy fell asleep. So up on your top left is the one player's, you know, see it's got Z's, it's like your sleep bar. So apparently now you've fallen asleep, and now it's like the monsters are different and they're more difficult and blah blah blah. You can pick up a radio to wake you up if you see the radio, but quick tip, don't. Because when you're in this dream mode, you can switch your characters by pushing select, and then it gives you a projectile. So why wouldn't you just want to keep the projectile? Once you collect the bones, you can advance through the level. This isn't a review of this game. I'm just letting you know, because once I figured these things out, I like the game more. Like I said, still don't like it. Bitter that I know I'm going to be losing. So there's the radio I was talking about. One cool thing, when you get the radio, it plays a song that is ultra similar to the WRC Pro-Am music, which I think is funny, and it made me want to grab it. But then I won't be able to use my projectile, and since I suck at this, I need every chance I can. So we got all the bones, and we made it over here to the end of level 1, and it's a Freddy claw hand. So just keep your distance, shoot your projectiles, kill him. I could get crazy and run up there and be brave, but I'm going to need all the help I can get. So, there's the key. Finish the level. Beat the level, got an extra guy. So now I'm up to 6 lives. Since that was the... Oh, there's no life meter on this, but I think you can get hit like 3 or 4 times before you lose a life. So back to the first house. See, the door's closed. Shouldn't be able to go in there, but you can. Another helpful little hint is that you don't just push up to go into the house. You have to hold up for a second. That gave me a problem when I first started playing, and it made me dislike this game even more. Well, solidifying the fact that I'm not going to get very far since I died on the second board. Pretty much would need to get through the first 3 houses without dying to hope to even get 3rd place on the weekly retro challenge. But I'm accepting the inevitable that I will be in last. I'm going to shut up now so I can cut to the end. So here we are at the end of the level 2. It's another weird snake Freddy thing. I'm not real hip to these movies. I've seen them way back in the day. I haven't seen them since then. I'm not big on horror movies. It's always like, hey, don't go in that dark room by yourself. Don't go down the alley by yourself. Don't open the door when nobody's home and you won't get killed. Stuff like that. So I beat that guy. He was easy. So the first house was the one we went into this for level 2. So now we got to go to the second house for the third level. Confusing? If you're doing it, it's not. I like the way it looks when he runs up the stairs. So here we go. And to level 3. Being the ninja usually works well. You gotta be sure to be above the hand or even with it when you kick it. If it's above you, then it actually like hits you in the head. Ooh. Oh! Got lucky and double kicked him. Oh! Wasn't being patient. One more hit and I would have lived. Alright, well, there you go. Third board. Beat it. This is probably the best I've ever done so far. So now you gotta go all the way to the right to the junkyard. But since I'm doing alright, I'm not super angry at the game right now, and I'm kind of liking it. Just a little, though. I'm sure I'll get angry soon enough. So here we are at the end of the junkyard, which is level 4. Fighting this thing. I don't know what it is. Like I said, not real hip to the movies. It's been a long time since I've seen them. I'm getting sloppy. Oh, I did it, though. Alright. When I picked up the key, it gave me another guy, so now I've got 2 guys. And look, I was getting sloppy, and I got hit by the stupid knives that come out of the ground. Easiest thing in the game to avoid. So, after the junkyard, there's the cemetery. I'm not sure. I don't think I have not beat the cemetery in the weekly retro challenge here. You know, when I practiced a bit, I did keep playing using continues just because I was practicing. So I have gotten past the cemetery, but I don't think that I've beat it without having to continue. Ninja works well because of the attack in the air. Oh! Oh no, is that it? That's it. There you go. Well, good, because I didn't really have anything else to say, because I don't like this game. Like I said, now I don't hate it, but I don't like it. So there's your stupid score, Captain Algebra. I'm going to pick a game that I am so good at that you suck at next time and just rub it in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry it was so crappy. Hopefully you did better than I, because I'm not good. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And we'll see you next week on the Weekly Retro Challenge. Until then, keep it retro!